Hi, I'm Annika Johnson from Al Johnson's in Sister Bay. I hope you enjoy my new video series called Door County Girl. These are stories of my life, the people and places that I love, and of course how we all survive here in northern Wisconsin. You can come back as often as you like, but don't forget to subscribe to Al's YouTube channel. I'll be posting lots of really cool new videos. So let's go! Hi everyone! Today we are at Thyme Marketing and Catering. And Tonda from Thyme, over on 57 and connected to 1211, has decided to jump back into a new building. They didn't give up their old spot, but they have a new spot.
Yes, we do.
So we're here to talk to Tonda today. Tonda, this is a building I've been in a million times. Every time I need a bottle of wine or every time I need a little crazy hors d'oeuvre or something in a pinch, I remember coming here going, I need, and you guys would send me right to the right spot and I would find something. So tell us a little bit about the move right away. Like what made you come back in this building? How did this come about?
Well, it kind of has come full circle in my life with this building. When the previous owners had this building, I worked for them for about 9 years.
I remember.
In the winter, and when I was doing other things, managing a restaurant. And I really, the owner at the time taught me so much about food and instilled the love of food and wine and everything that complements what this shop is all about. Mm-hmm. So it just feels like I've come back home to something, and now it's going to just work with the restaurant and what we're doing at the restaurant so well.
And you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that because you cater, this has a nice big kitchen. So it kind of frees you up over there and brings you over here for the caterings can be separate. Is that what you guys were hoping?
About my husband's, that was his mindset on purchasing this, because we worked out of this building for 1 year when we catered after we left our previous catering kitchen and moved to the Maxwell and Bray's kitchen. We use this kitchen, and he knows that it's operable to do the catering. Our restaurant kitchen has kind of run out of space for the catering. Well,
and you guys are busy.
And we're busy, and it's wonderful.
Yeah.
But what this space also does is it's an outlet for our catering food, where we can do the high volume things and then also do a little bit more, and they go into our deli case.
Okay.
They go into our prepared food case.
Okay.
So that's kind of the thought process of this whole animal that we've
Okay, and I have a quick question about that. So what's good about that is you didn't have to build a kitchen.
No,
it was already here. You knew it. It was here. Were you nervous? Did you say this is going to be it? You weren't nervous about this, were you? Because all of us were cheering on when we heard you bought it.
We were not. Karl and I were not nervous at all. Karl and I bought this building, this business, with Karl's brother Brian and his wife Laura. Laura works Destination Door County. She's the marketing manager, so she does our marketing. She has incredible ideas about what she wants this to be. This was a no-brainer for Karl and I because of the synergy it's going to have with the restaurant.
Oh my gosh, it's like magic.
It was magic. I can't even tell you how it was magic.
I love it.
So yeah.
It's like synchronicity. Everything just fell into place. Well, I guess my fat question is, can you get sandwiches here? Like, can I call up and say, hey, I want a sandwich, and just come pick it up and grab it and run?
Absolutely. One thing we tried to do at the restaurant was lunch the first year, breakfast this year. But now we have the spot to do those types of things. Not breakfast yet, but sandwiches, grab and go sandwiches.
But everything's to go, right?
Everything's to go.
Yeah.
So we're not a restaurant, so
Right.
we don't have the seating
Right.
capacity.
And there's a beautiful place to sit outside somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we're hoping, to capitalize on the boaters,
Yes.
everything that people, the picnic,
Yeah.
the picnic, people, we used to do packages here with the Peninsula, not art school, but all the theaters.
Yeah.
And they can, take their dinners to go or Shakespeare and eat their dinners out in the area where they'll be
That's
performing.
fabulous.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you
Yes,
guys.
yes,
Why don't you
yes.
give us a little tour? Because
Yeah.
I always love this building just because I love the high ceilings and all the space.
Well,
and you have so much to work with
we
in here.
We do. And what we're hoping to do is probably mid-March, we're hoping to close for maybe a week or two and redo the whole, needs a new paint job. It needs some some cosmetic work.
You just need some spring cleaning.
Spring cleaning,
And
exactly.
spring touches.
Spring
Yeah,
touches,
yeah,
exactly.
I know.
And Laura we changed the awnings outside. We're working on outside just to make it more inviting.
Sure.
And a more comfortable feel. Because
Yeah.
we just want people to come in and be comfortable, and also we want to create an experience for them when they're in here.
Right.
So,
it's not howdy-towdy. It's locals can come in here.
That's
They don't
right.
have to
That's
feel
right.
like they can't, because the Piggly Wiggly's right across
Yeah.
from you. They could stop there for what they needed. That's regular things. But if they wanted something different or a go-to sandwich or something for tomorrow, or they know they have a special event that's a little bit more unusual,
Yes.
they can come in here.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's a perfect location.
And that's what we're trying to do is kind of, we will be, because of the inventory we're carrying, we're trying to just not carry what they're carrying,
Right.
so we can be that. No, I don't. No,
Right.
I know the pig has this,
Right.
or they can do the same with us. Go
Right.
to top.
Like nobody steps on
yeah.
anyone's toes.
Go to
Yeah.
exactly. Go across the parking lot.
Well, I'm just like beelining right in for this
right,
thing.
for
What
the-
is
yeah, right,
this?
right.
It's like a little Norwegian.
It is a Norwegian.
What is-
yes.
Bad sweater. Ooh, there's a
So-
lot of bad sweaters out there.
So whiskey has become a big, hot whiskey, bourbons especially. So we're just getting a feel for and really we're coming back into, because the restaurant does not serve alcohol. Now we're really getting back into learning about the alcohols and what's happening, and it's amazing. Bourbon is hot right now, so
oh yeah.
yeah. So
That's
those
what
are the type
Bryn
of
always
things.
tells me all the hot stuff that's
I'm
happening in
telling
liquor.
you,
I'm
it
not a big
is.
drinker, but it's fun to listen to.
It is fun to listen to,
And I'm all about the bottle. I know it's
Right,
not, you can't
right.
judge a drink
A
by
book
the
by-
bottle or a book by its cover, but
that's a cool bottle.
bottle.
Exactly. Yes.
Same with wine. They have
Yeah.
such cool bottles.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
And that's all. It's the marketing. It's the
That's fun
but
to learn all this stuff.
And behind every one of these things, there's a story. So that's what's fun to learn about the items in a place like this. Is like
So you're always learning.
always.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know what I don't know, and it's a lot. So,
Yeah.
so
Same here.
right?
I learn like 10 new things every day.
Every day,
I'm just like,
exactly.
I love it though.
So do I.
I'm like, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Now I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
All right, well, give me a little tour here.
Yeah,
Let's
so,
walk around and you kind of envision mints, and it is how it is now, but it may change.
It's evolving, and we're getting to, now that kind of our busyness over at the restaurant is kind of slowed. We can all get in here
Kind of
and
focus on this because it's going to come faster than you think.
Oh yeah, it already is.
I
mean,
know
it's
weekends
so
are going to get crazy.
So we
Yeah.
did a couple of, as I take you around this way, I'm going to start with this case here. Prepared foods. This is kind of our big, We're finding people love this case, especially because there's prepared meals. So
meats and cheeses
and that's kind of what this case is going to evolve into, our meats, and this is going to be our deli case, so full of
You even have desserts.
Oh, yes, we do.
I can't forget pie and cheesecake.
Don't ever forget pie, no.
Oh my God, look at these.
Yeah. So that's the pate that we carried, and it's astounding at how many people remember that from the old business that was here, and they are just.
I never see patés at parties.
Exactly.
They should be.
They should be, absolutely should be. Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
And, yeah. So prepared meals. The Olive Bar was one thing that when we bought, everyone said to me, "Are you bringing the Olive Bar back?" Because people love.
When you love olives, you love olives.
And you love olives. So it's a self-serve. You can put together your own mixture.
Oh wow!
And and we're just
it's like a baby salad bar for olives to take with you.
Exactly,
oh,
exactly.
Awesome.
And then the dried fruits. And
do you know how I've been everywhere looking for apricots, and they're so hard to find.
And there you
I did find some at, of course, of all places, TJ Maxx.
Yeah. Isn't that funny?
During the holidays.
Of course, of course.
And
well, now you know we have them year-round,
you have
right?
You have apricots.
Yeah,
I like those.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! You have pesto flatbread. That looks good too.
And Nate, who is working with us, who is kind of our chef extraordinaire.
Who is?
Does all the. Nate, I'm not going to say his last name, right?
Yeah.
We'll go back. He'll tell you.
Okay.
But he used to work at Bayside.
Okay.
And he is an incredible creator of
things.
And this is what he does.
That's awesome.
This is what he does. And then he does these. I mean, he's just got a great palette and
the color choices. Yeah, I like it.
Exactly.
It's like art with food.
And that's what he is. That's exactly what he is.
It.
Yeah.
Ooh, my
and
favorite
then, of
case.
course, right?
Yeah,
I mean, we're in Wisconsin, so here are all the cheeses. So imported and domestic. Wisconsin, heavily into Wisconsin because that's what we are.
Yes.
A cheese state. So,
is it mostly Wisconsin?
Not. Well, you know what? I would say half and half.
Half
right
and
now.
half.
Yeah.
This looks interesting.
More
Wisconsin.
More Wisconsin, but that's what we're kind of trying to gear.
I've never heard of anything like that.
Coco Cardona.
What is that?
So that's a goat cheese, and the rind of the cheese is rubbed in cocoa, actual cocoa. So it's kind of it's just this. You know how cocoa is not sweet unless you add sugar.
Yeah, it's almost
bitter. So but the goat cheese with that bitterness is kind of an incredible balance. It's just a really
weird. Who would
wonderful.
ever think to do that?
I know, to do that, exactly.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and then we've got the Stiltons with the mango and the cranberry, and and then So, and the education is what we're what we're doing again with staff, which is what Annie did with me and the cheeses.
Yeah, because when people come in, you've got to know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
it's like school.
It's wonderful.
Yeah,
I mean, if people are ready to learn again, or continue to learn. Let's say continue to learn.
You could even do fun things like close down for a night and have a little. Learn about cheese night.
And we've talked about that.
Yeah.
We've talked about doing cheese tastings or cheese and wine pairings, just come in and
good way to meet people and know things. And
exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right,
So
we're going to keep moving.
Yes.
What's this? This is
our checkout station and our sandwich orders.
Okay, so you can come in here, check it out, and say,
and this is what I'd like to order. Goes to the back and
lingonberry turkey.
Lingonberry turkey,
exactly,
exactly. And you'll see it's very much the area. You can see it's very. I don't want to say Norwegian, Scandinavian. I mean, but it embraces
I like,
everything.
yeah, spicy
know.
smørgås.
Yes, exactly.
And then there's the back. If you ever, you can do the little scan.
Yep, the QR
cool.
code. And that I think that is the this is my marketing sister-in-law right here. She's incredible. So she cross promotes, with each of the businesses. So.
I love that.
Yeah.
You have cigars and truffles.
Oh my God,
I used to come up here and buy your truffles.
This is funny. We just got these in today because I remembered these truffles, and
I
so
love them. Who
right.
makes them?
There's a company. It's actually West Coast
Doesn't
company.
matter.
That,
I love them no matter what.
And we're trying to actually, because kind of our philosophy of our businesses are, very like our restaurant, farm to table, but very local Door County to start, and then local Wisconsin. And we're working now with a lot of people who are doing things like this.
Sure.
So Brian wants to bring in, local chocolatiers and things like that. But this is an incredible company. We know it.
Oh, I've had them.
Right. I know.
I remember coming in and getting a box and getting a bunch of
That's exactly. I said, this one's going to disappear fast because it may go right to me. So.
Oh, yum. And cigars.
Cigars, yep. So we have the cigars.
Yep, we have no more cigar shop up here anymore.
Exactly. Siobhan is out of business. I know, exactly.
And some people like that.
And it's incredible the call we have for
Isn't
cigars.
that funny?
Yeah, it's very,
I like how they look. I just hate how they smell sometimes.
Me too.
But
so do I. I know. I love how they look.
I know. I love how they look.
I love
they look like baby sausages.
Exactly. And then this is kind of our grocery, provision section where what we're trying to do is work everything together. These shelves, really we want as complements to what we're doing.
Right.
The cheese, the charcuterie,
Yeah, because when people come in and they buy cheese, they're like, oh my God, we don't have crackers.
Right.
Oh, we do. But we don't, it's not Ritz
know,
crackers. They're good crackers that go with the right cheese.
Exactly.
Because you don't want the cracker to overpower the cheese or vice versa.
Yeah, you want that to just be the, and then the.
You just need a vessel.
That's exactly, Annika. And then the condiments too. I mean, what fun chutneys or jams or work with the cheeses and to complement the cheese or whatever you're doing, the meats or.
Oh, what a cute little syrup label. Barred Woods, the barred owl. I love it. So many cool things. I love looking at new things. They have apple spice syrup, simple syrups.
Yeah, that's kind of our bar.
Yeah, you can make drinks out of these.
Drinks, yeah.
Bryn's always trying to whip up a simple syrup. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like the blueberry one.
Yes.
Well, this is cool. Okay, so then you have a little, look at how cute these are.
Oh yes, the minis.
Look at these little baby.
Yeah.
Little baby bottles.
I mean, during the holidays, these were a hot seller. Stocking stuffers. Exactly.
Well, hello. I walk all the time out on the back roads. I can't tell you. I'm not going to see these brands in the ditch.
Exactly.
But I find little bottles of red. What is it called? Red Fireball.
All over the ditch. All over the ditch.
Somebody around Door County up in Ellison Bay likes to check out Fireballs. But I don't think they would check out these fancy bottles. Yeah.
Well, and what these offer are kind of a wonder. If somebody just wants a scotch before or after dinner, and doesn't want to buy a full bottle of it,
just a little something for the airplane.
Exactly.
I'm sitting next to somebody crazy on an airplane. I think I'm going to pull out my magic. Little magic. This is cool.
And then, and those are our high-end champagnes.
Look at that.
We got a lot of, when we bought the market, it was mostly high-end alcohol. So it was more of a liquor store rather than you know, the dry goods, the cheeses, things like that. And these things all kind of came with it. So we're just working through the inventory of these, but they're beautiful bottles.
Oh, they
and
are.
they're wonderful, wonderful.
This one you would save.
Yes,
Now, you would never
exactly.
throw this bottle away.
No,
It's got a
ever.
little, look at it has a little latch here.
Yeah, isn't that?
Oh my God.
And I
how
can't say that
clever is
I've ever
that?
tried it because
That's so unbelievable. And then you think, what do I do with these bottles that I'm collecting?
exactly.
I don't know, you
collect
cut off the
them.
neck and you use them
That's
for
a vase.
a
Exactly.
vase. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
High-end, you know, bourbons, ryes.
Very cool.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to get
And
over
then
here.
we're
You've
gonna
got
go
a
over here,
frozen little bit
food
of a
section.
frozen.
Yep. We have, you know, the things. We have some Henriksen's fish.
I'm going to open this so you
Yeah.
can see some without the
Perfect.
reflection
Thank you.
there. Oh,
So-
lady fingers. We always need those for when you make tiramisu.
Tiramisu, exactly. I can't tell you how many people come in looking for lady fingers.
Yeah, because
so
they
that's-
want to make that
they
quick,
wanna
easy
make that-
dessert.
Yep, exactly, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Green shell mussels. Interesting. Crab cakes.
From
Oh, you have some
Henriksen's.
Henriksen stuff.
Yeah, we have the crab cakes and the
Henriksen's. Whitefish
whitefish
burgers.
burgers.
Yummy.
They're so good.
Ooh. Wild sockeye salmon. Is
so
this
when you want to do your
is this like lox?
lox.
Oh
Yep,
my God, my
exactly.
mom would love that.
Yep.
Look at
Yep.
that. Oh. Scottish style smoked salmon and
Uh-huh.
sockeye salmon. My mom loves lox. She said she could eat it
I
breakfast,
could-
lunch, and
I
dinner.
actually could too.
Yeah.
I'm right there with your mom.
Freddie just made some and I
'Cause
brought her some.
I
She's
love-
gobbling it up.
Yes, it's.
And then
This
you have
case, we have kind of the cold case. This is kind of the compliments to, you know, when people are coming in to buy sandwiches, you know, the non-alcoholic, you know, soda, water. There's a couple of beers.
Yeah, I was just gonna
increase-
say.
We're going to increase our beer.
What
This is kind of,
is this? What is this? Fruit sake?
yes.
What is that?
I have never had it. So I think
It's
I'd
got
like
cherries on it. Cherries.
Yeah.
Sounds delicious.
And it's hinterland. So
Oh, yeah.
it's hinterland out of Green Bay.
This one might sound like it's very good.
Very good. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Ah. Cold time. And what's this one? Ooh, there we go. It's not normal.
Right.
We're
It's
not normal.
It's not normal.
Oh my God, I went to the Osthoff for the German Christmas market. We went out for dinner at the Brown Bear. Do you ever eat at the Brown Bear? It's
Oh
like
my God,
Husby's.
it is Husby's.
But they have really,
yes, really.
like an incredible menu.
Yes,
of
exactly.
just good food.
Yep,
You know, like
exactly.
not fancy, but just good food.
Just good food.
And the bartender is back there, and I really wanted a beer and and I go, she goes, what do we want? And I said, you pick it.
Yeah.
So she picks this beer, and I said, I don't like wheat, you know, those real hoppy
hoppy
beers.
beers, yeah.
But I like blondes and pale ales and all that kind of stuff. So she brings out this big thing of beer, and I took a drink, and I'm like, oh my God, that is so good. What is it? And it was Pseudo Sue.
Oh, I've heard it. I've heard
okay,
it.
Pseudo Sue meaning
Sue is-
P-S-U-E-D-O. Pseudo
Yep,
Sue.
Pseudo-Sue.
And then it's got a T-Rex on it. And it's the best beer. I love it. It's like my new favorite. I actually went to the grocery store
and
bought
bought some?
a six-pack. It comes in a
Pseudo-
4-pack.
Pseudo
some.
Sue, yeah, I know
Yes,
it.
it is
I know,
so good.
So good.
I can't remember where it's made. It's not made in Wisconsin.
No,
though.
it's
made
not.
somewhere where you at least expect it, and they have it there at the
Yeah,
Brown Bear.
Yeah, that's so funny.
I sucked that
Pseudo
thing
Sue,
down so fast.
I know the name.
It's kind
That's
of
what-
grapefruity, but it's more like a beer.
That's
It's
exactly what it is.
So good.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, that was a good
that,
beer.
that was a good beer.
and
Exactly.
I went in and said, just you pick it.
You pick it. She knew.
This is what I don't like. You pick it. so
Exactly.
that's what you do in here.
That's what we do, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is just cold product we have on the shelf. So the wines, so you can, you know,
Yep.
champagnes.
Nice.
And it's ever evolving right now because
Sure.
we're just
I like
getting
this.
into, yeah. And this is
I like this.
this is
case.
actually my
It's like, this is where Grandpa keeps his things.
And this was my mom's curio cabinet. So she would love that this is what's happening in the curio cabinet because,
I think my mom and dad never had something where they kept liquor because they weren't big drinkers. But if I would go over to some of my friends' house, they would always have this like cabinet.
Yeah, well,
with glass shelves and a glass background with their little bottles of things.
Yeah, she didn't keep liquor in it. She kept her all her
my friends
little
had like
trinkets. But this is what it's much better suited for.
Yeah, it's nice.
Right.
Look at your nice wine selection.
And we're Karl's kind of the wine guy in both the restaurant and the market. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to bring everything we carry in the restaurant, we're going to sell in the market. But then there's a ton more that we'll have because
this is like a library.
Yeah, it's
like how do I pick?
Right. But, we've got, there's a gentleman that works for us that knows this very well, wine and the liquor portion of it. So he's always the good go-to guy when,
I'm going to sound really stupid right now, but one day I just grabbed a bottle of wine because we had to get one for a girl get-together.
Yeah.
And I picked out Snoop Dogg's wine.
Well... And how was it?
Excellent.
No.
I'm just going to grab, I did it almost like a joke. Like, we're going to try Snoop Dogg's wine.
But it's good, right?
Like, oh my God, it is so good.
Yep, I know. When
you never know.
People like that, we had Zach Brown, he's a musician. He has incredible wine.
Well, again, if you think about it, why would they want a crappy wine?
Exactly.
They have money to put into something good.
Exactly.
So of course Snoop Dogg has good wine.
Of course he does. Of course.
This is awesome. We have a good selection.
Yeah, great selection.
Yeah, I love this.
Yeah. And then we get into over here. This is all. This is the higher end wines. These are our, pretty, the alcohols.
Oh, wow. Look at these crazy things. Japanese sparkling. I'm not sure what it is. Yamayura. Japanese sparkling. Looks good, though.
And this is what I get to do now that it's slowed down. I get to get in here and research, learn more about the products because there's so many things. And it's curious, and the bourbons are hot. Yep.
Look at how it's packaged. I love it. So simple. Pop it off.
Yep, exactly.
Little something. We don't know. Oh, beautiful lily Yuri Masamune.
And this is what I'm telling you. There's so much out there now.
Must be sake.
I think it's sake, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of in the general
There's sake here.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. If you ever have a sushi night, I'll come up for sushi and we'll do sake.
That's exactly. Those are the best things.
Oh, no,
and that's what we're trying to do, is kind of the compliments of yes, we're going to have a sushi night or going to have an Italian night, so tiramisu with the, that
that'd be fun.
Yeah. And then high-end, tequilas, bourbons.
Sure.
Just, all of that. And we're really just working through the inventory. We got a lot of the inventory from when we purchased, and then so we're working with it and working through it.
How do you not find something in here? There's so much to choose from.
And then for the non-drinkers, we have all kinds of non-alcoholic. What is astounding to me is how much out there is, the mocktail things like that people are seeking out. So
look at these. Are these tiny bottles, like little tiny ones?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
You just get a little tiny Sauvignon Blanc.
That's right.
How interesting. Again, here's another little thing for the airplane.
For the airplane.
And I'm not a big drinker, but I can think about putting some of that in my purse.
To get on the airplane.
Yes. This is awesome.
Yeah, so.
And then you carry iced teas and
And this is the non-alcoholic that I spoke of.
All non-alcoholic. That's good.
Yeah.
My sister Bryn had a non-alcoholic wine testing once, just because, my sister-in-law Jill had that liver transplant, and she had to. She kind of wanted to have a glass of wine, but she couldn't really have so we were all sampling these
the non-alcoholic.
They were delicious.
Yeah,
I mean if you would have not told me that they were,
there's so much
I
out
would
there
have never
now.
known.
I mean, before it used to be, I know
I would
this,
never know.
The non-alcoholic wine.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right. What else do you want to show us? Anything? You want to show us the kitchen?
We'll go to the kitchen. I mean, this is where it's all going to happen with the catering, right?
We'll go to the kitchen. This is really awesome in here.
Thank you.
I love it. All right. I'm going to follow you.
Yes, ma'am. So this is where it all happens.
Big kitchen.
So
I've never been back here. It's huge.
Really big. Now, equipment-wise, right now, that's where we're at right now. Is we're going to start outfitting the back. I mean, we've got some equipment here, but for the catering that we do and the high catering volume that we do, we need a lot.
Oh yeah,
a lot of things, but that'll come with. I
like that this is a square.
Yeah. It's a workable station.
Yeah, it is
a
workable.
lot is going to be moved around back here when we start getting the equipment in.
Right.
And it's going to just kind of evolve from what we have now, because we're doing
what works.
little amounts of things, but we've got the areas to kind of work with. Where will sandwiches be made when the high production of our catering is going on during this. So it's just all of those things we're trying to. I know.
Aren't you excited?
It's so exciting. It's so exciting. Yes.
I love it.
Yeah, it's so good.
Okay, well, I'm going to get down to the nitty gritty.
Okay.
How does someone get a hold of you for catering? Like if somebody sees this now and says, "Oh my God, I want to know, I'm having a party, I want to hire them." What do they do?
The best way, honestly, is to go onto our website. Our Thyme Restaurant, it contains all three of the entities we do. So it's the restaurant, the catering, and the market.
Okay.
So if you go on and you'll Google one of those spots, it'll take you right to that whole website. And then you can navigate. It's pretty easy to navigate.
Okay.
Send a contact to the catering. And then Callie, who is moving into our catering manager, kind of controls the calendar, and she then puts the pieces in the right place. So she'll direct the pieces here. You can also call the market. That's a great way to do
and leave a phone number and just
leave a message, or if we're here and people get back right away, or people will call and just say, "Hey, can you do?" High Point yesterday called and said, "We're doing a little Christmas party, after," and they ordered 10 sandwiches or whatever.
Nice.
So it's just like and it's curious. People want things now, and that's kind of what we are. We can do that. Or over the holidays, Nate put together cheese and charcuterie boards for people. They bring the board. We do the cheese and charcuterie on the board and send it out the door with them. Or they can rent a board from us.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Nate, where are you from?
Appleton.
And how did you get up here?
My family all lives here.
Okay. And you started at Bayside?
Yep, Bayside. No, actually, I had a restaurant in Egg Harbor.
Which
called
one?
Harbor Landing.
Okay.
And then Bayside for 15 years, then the patio, and then Thyme.
Oh, awesome. I used to work at the patio.
Yeah?
Yes. Well, when I was a little shaver, yeah. When Carol's Corral was there, yeah. That's awesome. So when did you jump on board with Tonda?
2 years ago?
2 years ago? So you've been working in their kitchen.
I've been at the other
Okay,
the other
but now
place,
you're coming over here?
He's
Awesome.
been here all season. I mean, he really
You're going to
was
be a
with
busy
us.
guy.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think, but that's how you probably like it.
I think, yeah, it is. It is.
I'm that way too. I'd rather stay busy.
Not busy.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I agree.
It keeps him out of trouble.
Well, I'm excited for you guys. This is going to be awesome. I love it.
Thank you.
Anything else you want to tell us?
No, just
What are your
keep
hours?
your hours. Our hours right now, we are open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5.
Not Sunday.
Not Sundays
Perfect.
right now. We're hoping to move into the Sunday. It's kind of the same hours we have at the restaurant, only during the day here, at night at the
There.
restaurant.
Got it.
Sundays off, all Sundays in both places. But when season starts coming
7 days a
into
week.
7 days a week.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
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 Awesome.
Yes.
Anything else?
No, we're just we're so excited to be here.
I'm excited that you're
And,
back.
yeah,
in.
I'm super
And I can't,
excited.
and I am going to give a shout out because Annie's back
Yes,
in
Annie
the kitchen
is back
here.
in the kitchen.
And Annie Alberts is like one of my favorite people on the planet. And she's so easy to work with.
and
she's
like
so
I said,
fun.
she was the one that truly taught me. And this is why I feel
I feel
and
like
she's back here.
And I'm not trying to age her, but she's like the grandma.
She is.
You're like
She
the mama.
is the mama, exactly
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But we've been such incredible friends, and now she's back in this.
I love it. We're all excited for you.
Yeah.
I
Thank
think
you.
it's so great.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited.
I know.
Too. Thank you.
Well, thank you for joining us for another episode of Door County Girl. And don't forget to come and check out their new place, Thyme Marketing and Catering. And don't forget to like and subscribe at the bottom of the page. And then you can check out some more interviews and shows that we have on Door County Girl. Thanks, Tonda.
Thanks, Annika.
Yay.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank
Bye,
you.
everyone. Thanks for watching Door County Girl. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you next time.